it's strange, man. The world that we live in today, which is fearful for me, especially raising two boys.
I was
right?
just going to say that. I was just going to
raising
say
two boys, all this stuff that's going on. Now, this police brutality and all this stuff has been going on for a long time. We were growing up and all that. But it's like really, really scary because I don't know, and maybe you guys have thought about it and definitely give me some insight, but like the whole fact of how do you raise this strong-willed, reliable, responsible black man in a community where he's supposed to, where the person of power, right, he has to shrivel, right? Remember I told you it's kind of uncomfortable, like you're outside and the temperature drops and you're a grown man and you gotta go in a fetal position.
Right.
It's tough, so I don't know that balance. And maybe I'm overthinking it, like, you know, just, maybe you just tell them to, when you see the police, be respectful. But everybody has a bad day.
Yeah. But you still, I mean, you gotta teach them to be respectful. Yeah. You can't teach them to
don't cuss them out.
No. I mean, if they're, again, if the foundation is solid, they understand, you know, how they're supposed to respect authority, then you don't have to worry about that. I mean, you know, if God forbid something bad happens, I think I would be okay knowing that. I know my son. I know the type of person that he is. You know what I'm saying? And I would go to bat for him. Yeah. You know, if it came to me having to have a discussion with, you know, law enforcement or police or something about how my son had. Because I was a really good student, but my mother moved us to the suburbs, and I had run-ins with the police.
Yeah, all of us probably.
Yeah, I mean, my mother called and like had them come to the house. Like, look, I don't know who you think my son is. Like, whatever thoughts you have about a young black man, it ain't him. Right. It ain't him. So she set them straight. You know what I'm saying? And I would be willing to have that conversation on the behalf of my son. Because I'm gonna make sure that he's that type of guy. That I can stand up for.
And I think sometimes too, so they see what we do. And they see how we respond to those situations.
Yeah.
So I always tell Ian, like Diana asked, he said, when you gonna have a conversation with him? And that's what Ian older man. He's mature. So I always told him, like, listen, I'd rather be able to live and tell a story. So
you say that again?
I tell my son, I'd rather you be able to live and tell the story. Right. You hold that. That's what I'm for. I'm your advocate. You let me deal with grown people or those in authority. You don't deal with them. Remain a kid, remain a young person who you're supposed to be. Don't involve all that, I'll take care of it. And so I established this relationship with him that he knows, like, oh, my daddy will take care of that. At this age, because he's not. Like, I think we have to be careful that we don't put too much on them. Right. You know, allow them to be kids, allow them to grow up. You know, we don't want to take that away from them too fast. Because I think once we make them grow up too fast, we make them irresponsible. And then they have this sense of entitlement, they can tell them do whatever they want to do. And it's like, no, we're not doing that. Reel it on back. If somebody tell you to sit down, man, go sit down. If it's an adult, go sit down. And we'll deal with it, we'll square up with it later at that instance. But you need to be able to get home, you need to be able to make it home. So we'll talk about it. But know that when something happens, I talk to my dad to take care of it.
That's a great way.
That's fair. I never really thought about it in terms of having that conversation with them now, like not now, but as they get into that young male, you know, like Real has a son that's 6'8", right? Yeah. And he was 6'8" at, I don't know, 15, right? So I mean, it's like he can be walking, you wouldn't know that he's 15, right? So he can be, I think the average size black man to some degree, at least in the environments that we work in and that we are around, like we can be the most humble person ever, but we're going to be intimidating in almost every environment that we walk into, right? Because of past history and all these things, right? So it's managing the thought of that and then how people approach you. And I know that every one of us has had a bad day, right? And you just like ticking time, right? You don't really have to, think about it afterwards, right? But and it's just a struggle for me. It's like, man, know your laws, right? Stand up for yourself. At the point where they come in your car and tell you to do. There's certain things they can tell you to do and ask you to do, but then there's certain certain things that you don't.
Yeah.
By law, you don't have to do.
Yeah.
But raising my thought in terms of being deliberate and raising them in that manner and fashion now has been a struggle. But that absolutely makes sense because then what happens is they see you. How you operate in that environment. My father took care of it, took care of this particular situation, and that's how they began to probably handle things as their kids. Just, they go on to have kids and handle those types of shit. So I never really looked at it like that. No, that's a good point.